Cool, so the final element here is we've come through our clean signal, out into our dirty one, and then we're going to link across into this one here. Now this is a guitar extender, meaning that long runs of guitar cables lose signal, but long runs of microphone cables do not. So this creates a buffer, which we can then plug into, from what I recall, I plugged it into here, and then follow me, so into 34. I took it out of 34, and this may seem confusing, but I've patched it into the other room, into channel 12 here. Now, normally we think of a patch bay as top out, bottom in, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. We're just connecting a cable to a cable in this case. And the idea here is we can do this one of two ways. If we go back to there, we can either send a really long cable into that room, but then we can't close the doors. Or we can take this guitar extender, plug it into a patch bay, patch it from here to here, and then we'll walk and find out where it goes out. So we'll head across. So that's now coming out of mic 12, even though that's a mic 12 input. It seems confusing, but they can go both ways. So let's follow this bad boy here and see where we end up. We end up here. Now, you'll have to get this from the MRC, which is, we'll just change the inputs and the outputs. So let's put that back in here, and then there. Because we're going backwards, we have to reverse it, so to speak. This is the receiver for that guitar extender. So then we're out of here. It's got a really useful ground lift. So if I turn this on, you'll hear a slight buzz. I'll leave the ground off. You should hear, give it a second. And as it turns on, there we go. Hear that buzz? If you push this ground lift, it goes away. Well, it reduces. To be honest, in the basement studios, it's difficult to reduce it all. From there, we then put a U87 just to try it out. The U87 ended up quite top-endy and quite charactery, but picked up quite a lot of the buzz. And then RA20, another good suggestion would be a Sennheiser 421 that you would normally use on toms or something like that. Those are fantastic as well for this exercise, but essentially we're miking this bad boy up. Now we'll talk through the other options here, but we'll stop that video here.